Yes, hi guys, thank you so much for coming back. Yes, there's someone who was asking me a question regarding to what we call security guard training requirements. When you look at Qatar, Qatar I think is one country that does not require a lot of requirements that regarding to what we call security guards, or when you are being recruited as security guards. I don't think there are too much requirements. However, when you look at things are changing from year to year, that there are basic requirements that definitely will be needed from you as a security guard. Let us try to look at what we call the specific training and the requirement that definitely you need to understand or you need to know if you are planning to come as a security guard. First of all, look at what we call the best of what we call age. You must be at least 21 years if you want to work as a security guard. Then we look at a nationality. Nationality does not matter. Anyone can be a security guard from Africa, from Asia, from wherever. You can be a security guard. However, most of the employers will look for those candidates that have good command of what you call English, that can be able to read and write, and they look at those people that have good command of what you call Arabic in one way or the other. So English is that you can write your name, you can write a few things in the report. Definitely that could be a requirement for you if you want to come as a security guard. Then we look at what we call physical fitness test. You must be able to stand for long hours if you want to work as a security guard in Qatar. Even not even in Qatar, even other countries that are looking for security guard, you must be able to stand for 12 hours in one way or the other. Then also we look at education and experience. So when you look at education and experience, may not be, although some companies may be looking for people that have security training away, but most of you will agree with me, you've had those certificates away from your home. So at least you should have a minimum of what we call an ordinary. Ordinary meaning that you can be able to read and write, you can be able to write your name, and you can be able to interpret, or you can be able to write something at least, which may be a basic of what you call English, and also which must be a basic of what you call Arabic in one way or the other. So those are the few basics that definitely you need to understand being a security guard. The other basics that definitely we'll look at basics that you definitely get under what you call the induction training that is being or that will be given to you. For example, look at the security procedures. Yes, most of these security procedures are being given by the induction courses that are being taught by the companies. We look at things like what you call emergency procedures. For example, training how to respond to emergencies like fire, medical incidences, also what you call criminal activities. Most of these are on what you call on-site training that maybe you may be able to receive when you go to that company, or to start the practice when you go to that company. However, something still you need to understand, apparently when you look at Qatar, you must have what you call the PCC, what you call the police clearance certificate, meaning that you must not have committed any criminal record away from your country. That's why most of you will agree with me that most of you now who are joining security guards or security guard jobs, definitely in Akri, they'll request what we call a police clearance certificate. Hope I've tried to share to you, the person who was asking me, the basic requirements for now that you need to look at, that will enable you to work as a security guard. Yes, when we look at another last that I failed to mention, that is what we call the health. Your health should be that good for you to be able to be taken as a recruitment, to be recruited as a security guard. Remember, when you come to this country, or when you come to most of this country, they will take what you call medical fitness test, and once you don't pass the medical, that means you are not fit to work into the country. I hope I've tried to share something for the person who was asking me regarding to what you call the basic requirements that definitely you do have. That is a small hint that I can give you